coffee's cold, the morning light feels heavy on my eyes. Another day begins without your whispered sweet goodbyes. I trace the empty space beside me where you used to lay, and wonder how the world keeps turning through this aching lonely day. They say that time will heal the wounds and mend a broken heart, but every single minute feels like tearing me apart. I play the songs we used to love, hoping for a sign, but all I hear are echoes of moments once divine. The laughter's gone, the future's blurred, a picture incomplete, and every step I try to take feels like a slow defeat. It's just the echoes of goodbye, goodbye parading in my head. Every word unspoken, every tear that I have shed. I tried to find a reason, a fault that I could blame, but all I'm left with is the silence, whispering your name. How do you just unlearn a love that burns so fierce and bright? And how do I find sunshine in this never-ending night? I walk the streets we used to share, each corner holds a ghost, a memory of happiness, the one I love the most. I see the couples laughing, holding hands without a care, and envy how oblivious they are to what's not there. I packed away your pictures, all the letters that you wrote, but the feelings linger stubbornly, catching in my throat. I play the songs we used to love, hoping for a sign, but all I hear are echoes of moments once divine. The laughter's gone, the future's blurred, a picture incomplete, and every step I try to take feels like a slow defeat. It's just the echoes of goodbye, reverberating in my head. Every word unspoken, every tear that I have shed. I tried to find a reason, a fault that I could blame, but all I'm left with is the silence, whispering your name. How do you just unlearn a love that burns so fierce and bright? And how do I find sunshine in this never-ending night? Maybe someday I'll wake up and not feel this heavy weight. Maybe I'll accept this ending, embrace our separate fate. But right now the truth is haunting, sharp as broken glass, that the love we built so carefully was simply not meant to last. Not meant to last. Ooh. Echoes of goodbye, the silence in this room is deafening. Since you walked out the door, every echo of your laughter just makes me want you more. I pick up faded photographs from happier, brighter days, trying to find the moment when we both went separate ways. My world was built around your smile, a fragile, perfect scene. Now it's just a broken canvas where your colors used to gleam. They say that time will make it fade, the sharp edges turn to dust. But right now every memory feels like a crushing heavy rust. I trace the lines upon my palm, looking for a sign, but all I see are empty spaces where your hand used to intertwine. Oh, my heart is shattered pieces, scattered on the floor. Every beat a painful reminder of what we had before. How do you breathe when half your soul has suddenly moved on? How do you find a sunrise when your brightest light is gone? I'm lost within this emptiness, a maze of tears and pain, just wishing for the sunshine through this never-ending rain. I try to busy myself with tasks I used to share, but every corner of this house still whispers you were there. I hear your favorite song play on the radio by chance, and suddenly I'm back again in our last happy dance. This heavy ache inside my chest, it just won't go away. It tells me that a part of me died on that very day. They say that time will make it fade, the sharp edges turn to dust. But right now every memory feels like a crushing heavy rust. I trace the lines upon my palm, looking for a sign, but all I see are empty spaces where your hand used to intertwine. Oh, my heart is shattered pieces, scattered on the floor. Every beat a painful reminder of what we had before. How do you breathe when half your soul has suddenly moved on? How do you find a sunrise when your brightest light is gone? I'm lost within this emptiness, a maze of tears and pain, just wishing for the sunshine through this never-ending rain. Maybe someday I'll learn to stand on my own two aching feet, but the thought of living without you still feeling complete. I just wanna close my eyes and wake up from this dream and find that all this suffering was nothing but a stream. Shattered pieces, so incomplete, so incomplete. The sky outside is crying, a mirror to my soul. Eavesdrop that it's the window pane just makes me less than whole. I thought that I was strong enough to brave the coming storm, but the forecast for my broken heart is endlessly cold and numb. You said goodbye so softly, a whisper in the gray, and since that very moment it's been raining every day. I used to love the sound of rain, a comfort and a friend. Now every single downpour feels like this will never end, and I can't tell the difference between the drops and all my tears. Just a constant heavy washing through all these lonely years. Oh, these are raindrops on my pain, washing out the sun. it the sky that's weeping on my own eyes overflowing? Just a constant hope reminder of where our love's not going. I stand here in this endless storm, no shelter I can find, with the thunder in my broken heart and you left far behind. I walk beneath the heavy clouds, no umbrella in my hand, hoping the gray might hide the hurt across this barren land. Each splash upon the pavement echoes through my mind of whispered words and promises that we both left behind. I thought our love was sunshine and never-ending spring, but now it's just this winter cold and what the downpour brings. I used to love the sound of rain, a comfort and a friend. Now every single downpour feels like this will never end, and I can't tell the difference between the drops and all my tears. Just a constant heavy washing through all these lonely years. Oh, these are raindrops on my pain, washing out the sun. Every memory a deluge of all that we had done. Is it the sky that's weeping or my own eyes overflowing? Just a constant cold reminder of where our love's not going. I stand here in this endless storm, no shelter I can find, with the thunder in my broken heart and you left far behind. Maybe one day the clouds will clear and rainbows will appear, but for now I'm just embracing every single falling tear. Let the rain just hide my sorrow, let it wash away the trace of a love that couldn't conquer time or find its happy place. Just rain. Walking through the rubble of the life we left behind, every single memory is fracturing in my mind. It wasn't just a breakup, it was the ground beneath my feet. The foundation of my future suddenly incomplete. I searched for all the warnings, the signs I didn't see. How could a love so monumental simply cease to be? The silence in this apartment is the heaviest sound I know, a constant deafening reminder of where I can't go. I feel like a spectator, watching my own words seen, trapped inside the emptiness where you used to convey. This is the quiet after the earthquake, nothing left but dust. My world went from vibrant colors straight to brittle rust. I am completely devastated, shattered and undone. How am I supposed to breathe now knowing you have run? My heart is just a hollow space where your presence used to dwell. Living in this aftermath is a personal kind of ill, personal kind of ill. I look into the mirror and barely recognize my face, a pale reflection haunted by the remnants of your grace. I tried to make a phone call, but the numbers blurred and ran. I can't even articulate the damage of your plan. I lost my sense of direction, my reason and my core. I don't know rewatching my own worst scene, trapped inside the emptiness where you used to convey. After the earthquake, nothing left but dust. My world went from vibrant colors straight to brittle rust. I am completely devastated, shattered and undone. How am I supposed to breathe now knowing you have run? My heart is just a hollow space where your presence used to dwell. Living in this aftermath is a personal kind of hell. Personal kind of hell. I just wish I could trade this pain for any kind of physical blow, because this invisible destruction is the hardest way to go. Hardest way to go. I'm just a shadow of the man you loved, fading by the day, waiting for the sun to rise and melt this ghost away. Completely devastated, nothing left. I looked into the mirror this morning, but I couldn't see my face. Just a collection of reflections scattered all over the place. The gravity that held me together surrendered on the day you left. And now I'm just an outline holding on to one last breath. I tried to glue the pieces with promises and lies, but nothing mends the cracks behind these tired, empty eyes. They told me take your time and you'll be whole again, you know. But they don't understand the physics of the way my pieces go. I'm not just slightly damaged or merely feeling low. I'm a pile of sharp, small fragments where a person used to glow. I'm just shards now, darling, sharp and cold and lost. Every edge a painful memory, counting up the cost. You were the frame that held me, the mortar and the wall. And when you walked away from me, you watched me simply fall. Now I can't move without the risk of cutting myself deep. 1,000 little pieces that I promise I can't keep. I wander through the market, I hear the passing sound, but I'm disconnected from the joy that's easily found. I feel the wind blow through me where my center used to be. A gaping hollow absence, a terrifying vacancy. I catch a glimpse of laughter and it sounds so far away. I'm trapped inside this broken state where I spend every day. They told me take your time and you'll be whole again, you know. But they don't understand the physics of the way my pieces go. I'm not just slightly damaged lost every edge of painful memory, counted up the cost. You were the frame that held me, the mortar and the wall. And when you walked away from me, you watched me simply fall. Now I can't move without the risk of cutting myself deep. 1,000 little pieces that I promise I can't keep. How do you build a future from nothing but the dust? How do I trust my healing when everything's been crushed? I'm waiting for a miracle to gather all the pain and make me whole, even if I'm never quite the same. Just shards now, 1,000 little pieces, just shards and little pieces. The key still turns in the lock the same way, but the sound is much too loud. It echoes through the rooms where we used to hide from the crowd. I sit beneath the lamplight and feel the empty air, a tangible heavy silence, a weight I cannot bear. We build a fortress with our hands, a refuge from the night. Now the walls are crumbling down, and I'm exposed to the cold hard light. I'm afraid of the morning when the sunlight finds my face and shows me this new reality, this lonely foreign place. I'm afraid of the silence that sits where your voice used to be, a deafening deep reminder of only just me. This is the unshared silence where the shadows start to grow. I'm drowning in the loneliness, the only thing I know. My anchor has been severed, and I'm drifting out to sea. The future is an ocean of things that won't include me. I hold my breath and wait for you, though I know you won't appear. Paralyzed by the devastating fear. I threw away your toothbrush, I cleared your side of the closet floor, but the ghost of your presence still knocks upon my door. I try to make decisions, but my own voice sounds so strange. I lost the rhythm we had set, the comfortable exchange. I call my friends, I turn the TV up to drown out the sound, but the fact that you are nowhere near is easily found. I'm afraid of the morning when the sunlight finds my face and shows me this new reality, this lonely foreign place. I'm afraid of the silence that sits where your voice used to be, a deafening deep reminder of only just me. This is the unshared silence where the shadows start to grow. I'm drowning in the loneliness, the only thing I know. reflecting back the pain, just the fear and the loneliness again and yet again. Just me, so alone and afraid. I wear your old sweater, even though it's far too cold inside. I walk these empty hallways where we used to laugh and hide. The world keeps moving at its pace, so loud and clear and bright. But I'm stuck here in the shadow of our final lonely night. I cleared your side of the bookshelf, I finally put the pictures away. But every single color of my life turned into yesterday. They say that time will do the work, that healing starts with sun. But every morning is a reminder that the waiting has begun. And I can't stop tracing patterns on the ceiling where I lie, asking silent questions to a love that said goodbye. This is the color of missing, a painful silent blue, the taste of bitter coffee, remembering everything about you. I check my phone just hoping for a call I know won't ring, trying to find the quiet space where my heart begins to sing. But there is just the absence, a hollow echoing sound in the life that you dismantled when you left this barren ground. I went back to that little spot where we saw the first snowfall, and stood there in the silence, leaning against the wall. The memory was so vivid I could almost feel your hand, but the ghost of what we used to be is hard to understand. I try to meet new people and pretend that I'm alright, but every single conversation ends with you late in the night. They say that time will do the work, that healing starts with sun. But every morning is a reminder that the waiting has begun. And I can't stop tracing patterns on the ceiling where I lie, asking silent questions to a love that said goodbye. This is the color of missing, a painful silent blue, the taste of bitter coffee, remembering everything about you. I check my phone just hoping for a call I know won't ring, trying to find a quiet space where my heart begins to sing. But there is just the absence, a hollow echoing sound in the life that you dismantled when you left this barren ground. I just wish I could forget how good it was to hold you near, because the memory of happiness is just another layer of fear. I don't know where to go now, I don't know where to start. I'm just living in the aftermath with a broken, tired heart. The color the world still spins, the clock still tick. I see the sun climb high, but the axis of my universe is missing from the sky. You were the center of my gravity, the reason I stood tall. And now I'm just a silent satellite, preparing for the fall. I trace the map of memories to where our paths began, trying to find the hidden fault line in our perfect foolish plan. I'm stuck inside the after the moment you let go, trying to learn the language of living life solo. They say that closure brings the calm, but I don't feel the peace, just the constant heavy tremor that will never seem to cease. I lost more than just a person, I lost my destined way, the light that turned the dark into a beautiful, hopeful day. You were the air inside my lungs, a constant steady beat. Now every step I take alone is incomplete. This isn't just a breakup, this is losing everything I knew. The devastating sadness of losing my great love, you. I stand among the ruins of the future we had planned, the vacant spaces in this house I can understand. We spoke of forever like a promise etched in stone, but now forever is the longest time I'll spend alone. I try to rewrite the chapters to see a different scene, but every hopeful ending leads back to where you've been. I'm stuck inside the after the moment you let go, trying to learn the language of living life solo. They say that closure brings the calm, but I don't feel the peace, just the constant heavy tremor that will never seem to cease. I lost more than just a person, I lost my destined way, the light that turned the dark into a beautiful, hopeful day. You were the air inside my lungs, the constant steady beat. Now every step I take alone is incomplete. This isn't just a breakup, this is losing everything I knew. The devastating sadness, losing my great love in you. Maybe time will someday teach me how to stand up straight, how to rebuild a future divorced from our shared fate. But tonight I just surrender to the crushing heavy blow, to the lonely realization of how much I'll never know. Losing my great love, my gravity. We met beneath a burning sky, a love so fierce and bold, a story written in our eyes, more precious than pure gold. They warned us of the jagged path, the darkness that would loom, but our hearts defied their bitter wrath, rushing headlong to our doom. We swore our vows in silent prayers against a world so cold, ignored the whispers, shunned the stairs, a secret left untold. We knew the ending had its price, a tear for every smile, but we would pay it in a thrice just to stay a little while against the tide. We fought and fought for every precious day, but fate had spun the web it caught and pulled our souls astray. Oh, we were star-crossed, fate, a love too grand to last, caught in a storm we couldn't brave, fade into the past. With every stolen breathless kiss, we sealed our tragically a beautiful, heart-wrenching bliss for all the world to see. We knew the pages soon would turn, the final curtain fall, a lesson only martyrs learn, giving up their all. We clung to every fragile hope with desperate trembling hands, trying to climb a slippery slope across forbidden lands. The universe conspired hard to pull our separate ways, leaving our defenses scarred through long and haunted days. I see you in the distant crowd, a phantom in the haze, a silent promise spoken loud in memory's fading maze. We knew the ending had its price, a tear for every smile, but we would pay it in a thrice just to stay a little while against the tide. We fought and fought for every precious stray. Oh, we were star-crossed, fate, a love too grand to last, caught in a storm we couldn't brave, faded into the past. With every stolen breathless kiss, we sealed our tragically a beautiful, heart-wrenching bliss for all the world to see. We knew the pages soon would turn, the final curtain fall, a lesson only martyrs learn, giving up their all. The roads not meant to shine so bright, then vanish in the night, leaving just a naked light where everything was right. And though it burns this hollow space, a wound that won't undo, I wouldn't trade that sacred place for any melody. Star-crossed fate, giving up our all, giving up our all. The key still fits the lock, but nothing feels like home. We're standing in the wreckage, but we're standing here alone. I saw the light go out in your eyes a month before you spoke the word, and now the final painful truth is finally being heard. We used to fit together like the ocean and the shore. Now we're just two distant waves, forever wanting more.
I memorize the silence, the spaces where we couldn't meet, the way you used to walk away, pretending you were sweet.
I know I broke a promise, or maybe I broke two, but loving you was easy, walking away is what I can't do. We built this castle out of sand and watched the tide come in. We knew the ending from the start, but where do we begin?
I'm packing up the laughter, throwing out the bitter sting.
But how do I forget the future that this ended love could bring?
I'm holding on to fragile hope,
Wishing that the clock would rewind, but there's no turning back the pages of the love we left behind. This is the last shared breath before we start to stray, the final agonizing moment before we walk away. We're standing on the edge of us, looking down at the fall, knowing we can't fix this now. We're giving up our all. Tell me how to live again without your steady hand. We're strangers in this ruined place, in this unpromised land. Ooh. I look at you and see the man I swore that I would keep. But now you are the haunting silence, sinking me down deep. I regret the winter, the moments I was cold. But I can't rewrite the story that's tragically been told. I need to know you'll find the strength to stand on your own 2 feet. Because the thought of you in pieces is the kind of pain I can't meet. This is the last shared breath before we start to stray. The final agonizing moment before we walk away. We're standing on the edge of us, looking down at the fall, knowing we can't fix this now, but giving up our all. Tell me how to live again without your steady hand. We're strangers in this ruined place, in this unpromised land. I'm losing my identity, I'm losing all my faith. We promised always and forever, we sealed a tragic fate. And all that's left is sorrow and the final bitter truth. I regret the winter, the moments I was cold. But I can't rewrite the story that's tragically been told. I need to know you'll find the strength to stand on your own 2 feet. Because the thought of you in pieces is the kind of pain I can't meet. This is the last shared breath before we start to stray. The final agonizing moment before we walk away. We're standing on the edge of us, looking down at the fall, knowing we can't fix this now, but giving up our all. Tell me how to live again without your steady hand. We're strangers in this ruined place, in this unpromised land. I'm losing my identity,
I'm losing all my faith.
we promised always and forever, we
Sealed a tragic fate.
and all that's left is sorrow and the final bitter truth.
The last shared breath.
Goodbye, my love.
The